So here we are at the end of the time lapse. We have left the AI alone for about 166 years, and as we can see, Italy has survived. So that's good news. In fact, we have even prospered. We have taken back the core territories of the former Byzantine Empire, Anatolia and Greece, and we've even taken Albania, Bulgaria, and some other regions, Trebizond and stuff like that. So far so good, right? So far so good. I definitely would have expected Italy to expand even further. It was nice to see them destroy the Ottomans. The Ottomans are, by the way, completely gone. We do have a liberation revolt here, and that's not the only one we've seen. In the time lapse, several times rebellions have broken out, and I think it's almost always been Ottoman separatists. So yeah, they actually have quite a large army here of about 90,000 men. But yeah, as you can see, Constantinople is being retaken as we speak. But yeah, we have to talk about something very, very important, because we are no longer ruled by the Palaiologos dynasty. In fact, no dynasty is actually in control of Italy at all, because Italy has transformed into a republic. So let's quickly check this out here. We currently have a great Doge, Lodovico Maria Aboriamella. The last name actually sounds familiar, because we have had a commander, a general, that had this name. But either way, it doesn't matter. We are known as a great republic, so we still empire rank and all that stuff. Nothing has changed, but yeah, obviously that has changed. So let me quickly check out the ledger here. I've already prepared this. We left off with Carlo II of the House Palaiologos at the age, well, not at the age, but like at 1655. And after we left the Palaiologos alone, they have ruled for another, century. A little bit more than that, even. Another century they have, been on the throne, and that was actually the time when the Ottomans were destroyed. So the Palaiologos saw the destruction of the Ottomans and basically conquered the last territories. Let me quickly just verify this. I think Adana was one of the last Ottoman territories. Let me see when it was taken by Italy. It was annexed by Italy in 1763. So, well, okay, I wasn't entirely correct, but yeah, basically a year after the last Palaiologos died, the last Ottoman province was actually taken over. So, yeah, basically, whenever the Ottomans died, the Palaiologos died out as well. And then we had, two other dynasties rule for, 40 years. And then in 1801, we had a huge rebellion, and that was, I believe, revolutionaries. You see that in the time lapse quite well. They have taken Rome, and they took a lot of northern Italy, and that was actually enough to turn Italy into a grand republic. And so that's where we are now. The revolutionaries were successful. They were actually successful multiple times. Russia was the first revolutionary target, and then France is the current revolutionary target. Diplomatically wise, we have no alliance with any great power at all. We lost our alliance we have with Great Britain, Hungary, Poland's completely gone, and the only alliance that we actually kept was the one with Switzerland, but Switzerland has actually grown much smaller, over the last 150 years, so that's kind of unfortunate. Right now, Italy is actually in a war supporting Burgundy against the Netherlands, but it doesn't really matter much. Other than that, Italy has a few holdings outside. We've got 2 lands here on the coast. We lost whatever we had in the Congo, but we did gain lands here in Madagascar and 2 provinces over here. But yeah, we can't really talk of a colonial nation or empire, any of that. We've been mostly focusing on Europe, Africa, Asia Minor, all that type of stuff. Interestingly, we never actually managed to take over anything more in Northern Africa, except for like 3 provinces from the Ottomans. The rest, we actually fought a war against Morocco, but we're kind of beaten. And that's probably because we have a smaller navy. But let's quickly check that out, just a couple of details. Specifically, the army I'd like to compare. So we currently see that Ming has the largest army, followed closely by Scandinavia, and actually, not too far behind is India in a way. Vijayanagar has won the race for India, even though they haven't formed Hindustan, but yeah, they're very close to that. And then, yeah, then actually only then comes Italy. And Great Britain is very close behind, and then all the other nations join in later. As for navies, we have the 5th largest navy, beaten by Great Britain. Okay, not really a big surprise. Scandinavia is stronger as well, as are the Netherlands, but even Morocco is stronger, so that's a bit of a surprise. I would have really not expected that, but yeah, there is that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, I guess. I'll just maybe go through a couple map modes, show you a bit the rest of the world. We have Ming here, obviously still strong. Let me actually show you the great powers here. Italy, greatest power in the world, so at least that's something. Scandinavia follow on the 2nd place, closely behind Ming. Then we got Portugal, interestingly, but that's mostly due to their subjects. That's actually really impressive that they held on to their colonial empire. I'll show you in a second. We've got India, Khorasan, basically New Persia. We've got France, and then Japan. So yeah, Ming, obviously very strong, but they do not have the Oirat nor Japan as tributaries. So that actually hurts their mandate significantly, although not enough. They have enough other, modifiers that kind of soften the blow here in a way. But yeah, Japan, pretty strong after they united. They expanded. Ming, actually, no, these are the Mamluks that are still around as well. Kind of cool. So yeah, we see Portugal having parts of Australia, Southern Africa, and then obviously in the new world, the new random world, they've got most of the territories under their control. So yeah, Scandinavia's over here as well. France, Britain, as I said, Italy doesn't really have anything in terms of colonies. Yeah, we have a pretty good, or pretty big alliance block here with Hungary, Bohemia, Scandinavia. So Hungary really, I mean, I don't know if they would want to go to war with Italy at some point. They've got plenty of claims, and they've got strong allies. So if Italy would have to fight all of this, they would likely be destroyed. I mean, Scandinavia itself would pose a threat, but Bohemia and Karakoyunlu, as well as Hungary in there as well, would likely crush Italy. But yeah, that's just kind of a recap here. A bit sad that Italy, well, that House Palaiologos died out, but they were not replaced, at least. They truly died out. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I can't really check anymore. As for our golden era, that spanned from 1682 to 1732. So actually, just after we left, the area managed to, yeah, have a golden era, and it lasted the entirety of the Palaiologos reign. So at least that's something, right? At least the dynasty went out with a bang, and we did destroy the main rival, the Ottomans. So I think, all in all, it definitely was a success. On that note, I think I'm just going to be ending it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.